On today's episode of 2K TV Postseason, the tournament is almost here, and we episode of 2K TV Postseason. The tournament is almost here, and we have all the latest updates in the professor is back to break down some moves.
Approaches, does a Shamgar snap.
We show off your top plays and give you a chance at VC in 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
I agree with you.
P-I-B-B-O-B-O-L. Pivotal.
I could not have said that better myself. How about you, Jet?
Man, I love pivotal games. It's just the series is tied up. Both teams want this game badly.
It's Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals, all tied at 1-1. If the first two games mean anything, we should be in for a heck of a series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the San Antonio Spurs. We look at San Antonio. They managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
You know, anytime you're going on the road.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Clark kicks to Leonard. Holiday against Beverly. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Decker passes to Dion. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. In the third spot, the Spurs. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
You know what? We were lucky to see both of these teams do their thing on defense during the regular season. I mean, you talk about blocks, steals, outstanding. Rebounding, they were able to keep their opponents from scoring fairly consistently.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for New Orleans. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gary Neal comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Frazier in for Drew Holiday. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Frazier kicks to Bogut. Anderson, a screen on Beverly. Back to Bogut. Here's Evans. They get it again. Anderson, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Freak with it. He dishes it to Decker. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Bogut with the screen on Beverly. And it's Evans in the corner. Screen by Bogut. Back to Frazier. Launches it. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Frazier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Beverly kicks to Clark. .103 left to play here in the first. Kicks it to Decker. Takes it from 10. And that one comes up a bit short. Pelicans leading by 3. Neal dishes to Frazier. Puts up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, Freak. Back to Beverly. And Leonard has it in the corner. He kicks it to Clark. Tries a 3. No good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Frazier the pass to Neal. Evans outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Pelicans have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And free throw good from Evans. The Spurs making a switch here. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. Beverly. Shot is no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans on top, ending the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked to
a lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble.
Well, I tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the... Bill goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Andrew Bogut checked in for Gortat. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Evans, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Gary Neal subbed in for Frazier. Clark in at shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Decker. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Diaw in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Spurs trail by 5. And Beverly kicks to Clark. The pass to Diaw. And the wide open shot from Decker. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Decker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. finds Beverly. And Holiday, here we go. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Diaw, the screen. There's the pick.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Here's Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Decker dishes to Clark. The game now all time. Clark's got his first bucket of the night.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Leonard with the steal. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Clark. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Beverly, the pass to Diaw. No luck. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for them.
And here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Decker with a screen for Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Decker kicks to Clark. Tries it from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points. Decker's got 5. Now here's Evans. He's got 8. 1 second left. And we're through the first half of it.
Yes, guys, I'm here with...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage. Making some changes here. Pelicans trail by 6. So for New Orleans right now, the big men are Anderson and Davis. Gary Neal is out there with Frazier. And it's Evans in at the small forward position. Davis drives in. No luck.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Freak with it. 5 points in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Shot clock at 6 from about 19 feet. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Diaw's got 8. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Frazier kicks to Neal. Rebound San Antonio.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guards with the most success from 3. You look at Beverly, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
He's off on the first. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Davis. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Clark, they've been struggling.